Sriram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Sriram. The real way to develop a personality is through the mind. Mind is the real asset for any human being. Properly employed, utilized, harnessed, it will develop and make one a truly worthy person. The endowments, the faculties, the organs, hormones, enzymes, elements, cells, whatever they are, neurons in the human body, they are so rich, valuable, can deliver. How many people are utilizing them? To the optimum is a rare phenomenon. Even Einstein would not have used even 5% of his mental capabilities. There are people, the records are there of people completely, because it will wonder at their activities and the things they have shown. I met some superhuman, we say, capabilities have been exhibited. Not merely physical. Now mostly it's on a physical level. Mental level. What are spiritual levels? Some have spiritual powers, they say. Veda gave some hints. We can draw from Veda certain guidelines. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. As you think, so you become. If we think of flying, can you fly? The body is not made that way. But the mind flies. So they say, Manojavam, Maruta Tulyavegam. Hanuman is described like that. When I think I am on the Himalayas, I am there. So, that is the power of the mind. Living in false ideas is different. Like you have false humility, which are not real. We live in reality now. They say real-time working, governance. What is real? They have given this guideline, Yadbhavam. So good thoughts. How do we get good thoughts? By reading, by following the gurus, learned people, seers, saints. Saints were there. There are still some saints. I was lucky to have met many traveling the length and breadth of India and study. I used to quote mostly Saint Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. It goes on. Beautiful ideas. As you read, you will be imbued with certain nobility and gives you a sense of purpose in life. Comfort thyself, what comfort is in me? So the world is too much with us. Late and soon, getting and spending, we lay waste our parts. Many poets All the great poets had a philosophic strain, metaphysical. India is full of the philosophy of Veda, Upanishads, Brahma Sutras, Kavyas, saints, composers. They all gave out spiritual norms. Their work was mainly metaphysical and spiritual, trying to elevate the consciousness of the person. It can be achieved. What is the purpose? How far can you rise up? This satellite is thrown into the space. The rocket comes back. So in space, what is the limit? It circles and gives us better pictures, they say. So as you rise up and reach higher consciousness, you can go inwardly and see the world inside you. They say the 6 kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsaryas, they're all working from within. First thing is anger. If you can overcome anger, you have achieved 90% of spiritual progress. This is what the Rishi said. So bhavam, yad bhavam tad bhavati. So think of peace and the saints who lived such a life. I get an idea from Christ, who said, forgive them. They do not know what they are doing when he was being crucified. Can you think of any person reaching such a level of forgiveness when they are actually fixing him and crucifying him? Forgive them, my Lord. They do not know what they are doing. So this is the highest level of consciousness. The rishis used to exhibit. My grandfather, I lived with him. Even if we make any mistakes, he has the capacity to forgive. The common saying, forgive and forget. But forgiveness should not give you an opportunity to repeat. So if people do not repeat their mistakes, the world will be a better place. We fought 2 wars. We suffered. First World War, Second World War. What was the result? Can we have a Third World War? It will be the last one. The whole mankind will be extinguished. World will vanish. We have such armaments, the ammunition. Can we pull up all the things and dump them? No ammunition, no armaments, no in the world. Why? All the endowments of all nations can be harnessed together. There won't be any poverty. Beggars will not be there. India has grown. So many beggars now. Lakhs and lakhs of them. 1947, I used to pray daily. There should not be a beggar in India. Sujalam, Suphalam, Sasya Syamalam, we pray. But on the ground, can we make India a beggar-free nation? Should be the aspiration of the present leaders, politicians, industrialists, intellectuals. It can be done. Yadbhavam tadbhavati is the idea is start thinking. Lord will help you. God helps those who help themselves. What are we doing towards this objective of making India free of beggars, diseases, hatred? Ram, the vibration I have experimented, will transform a person. That was proved, and many have experienced, and they tell us now. You simply chant Ram, 24 times in one breath. You will see you are a different person altogether. This is the greatness of Indian culture. Jai Sriram.